Hello and good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be going over what's called a seller's net sheet. It's the same thing, seller's net sheet and a preliminary HUD. Preliminary HUD is when you go to like a title company, right? Or you go to an attorney that does closings and you ask for the seller's expenses. Seller's expenses are very important that you must know, all right? Now, what we're gonna do, I mean, it's better than a preliminary HUD. This is, we're, the way that I do it, and I'm gonna explain it to you guys, it's gonna be over. I always like to be high, and I'll give you an example why. If you as a seller, at the time of closing, you're expecting to walk away with, like, let's say $280,000 after closing costs, commissions, expenses, everything. You've got $280,000 net. But at the time of closing, when you get there to the closing table, you get $270,000. Would you be happy? Or any of you guys be happy? You just lost $10,000. Would you be happy? I don't think so. So you're going to turn around to the realtor and say, Mr. Realtor, what happened? And then you're, as the realtor, if you don't know what to say, you're going to be in trouble, man. You're going to look very unprofessional. You're going to appear like you're not the right realtor. So me, the way that I like to do it, if my seller is expecting $280,000, she's going to walk away with $283,000. Now, who's the hero here? I am. Because she is expecting something, but now she gets a good surprise, not a bad surprise. A bad surprise is $270. All right. So what happens with the realtors is at this point they're having to do what's called the commission waiver, which we'll go over today. Commission waiver means you having to give a portion back of your commission to make your client, satisfied. We don't want that. We don't want you to lose money ever. We here at Partnership Realty, you make 100% commission. You keep 100% commission. And you will keep 100% commission if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit of money, okay? So let's go over this. Not working today. Adi, do you have yours? It's weird. Maybe I ran out of battery. See what, all right. So this class, yeah, can put it in there. Thanks. So this class, guys, it's going to be overwhelming. All right. Who expects to really know all about real estate in 63 hours of going to school? Oh, thank you. Let me see if it. Yep. Oh my God. Thank you. Mine's probably what needs batteries or something. Oh, charging. It needs to be charging. Okay. So guys, anyway, who really expects that you go to school for 63 hours, which is what, 7 days, and you're going to walk out being a realtor making a lot of money? When you walk out of there, you don't even know what an as-is contract is. You don't know what a compensation disclosure is. You don't know what anything is, a listing agreement. You don't know anything. You don't even know how to fill it out. You don't even know how to do anything, okay? So how can you really expect to make $250,000, $500,000, or $750,000 or more? You can't. Now's when the true training comes around, but you got to get the right training. So it's an overwhelming class because if you guys really expect to come in here and understand how to do a listing in a matter of 30 minutes, we should just go to where would you guys want to go and have some fun? Because we're just wasting our time. In 30 minutes, it's impossible for you to become a realtor and know exactly how to do it in 30 minutes of understanding the whole process and everything. How about 1 hour? It doesn't happen overnight. So these classes can take a little bit longer. All right, so here's something, guys, really important. I think that Adiez also needs to be charged. Anyway, there is a solution. It's that lady right there and that young man right there. They are phenomenal. That is Sonia Estevez and James Richardson. Now, he is our contract concierge. They're both managers. He will help you guys write up these listings. He will help you guys. All you guys have to do is go out, take the measurements, and take the photos. We'll talk about photo copyright laws in a little bit, okay? And just give it over to James. James will input and put up a listing up for you here in the state of Florida, in the United States, overseas, anywhere. How much money is James going to charge you guys? Zero. He'll do it because that's his job. He's available to you guys 7 days a week. You also have Sonia Estevez, okay? That lady is so important. I've had realtors that come to me and go, Ismael, I don't want to close 3-4 deals a month. I want to close 6-8 deals a month. Well, you know what I tell them the first thing? Stop doing the administrative paperwork. I don't know if any of you guys ever done the administrative paperwork. It's tedious. You're sitting behind a computer there when you could be more productive out in the road, okay? Of marketing, of trainings, of sales, okay? You could be more productive than sitting behind a computer working on one file a month. I don't want to close one file a month. I want to take the client out. And when my client says to me, Ismael, I want to put an offer on that property, I go, excellent. My assistant is going to get a hold of you. Look at this, my assistant. Look at that. Huh? She is your assistant. And so are the other 8 ladies that work for her. Okay? So now my assistant is you're going to go home. I already know the terms, what you want to offer and everything. I will call up Sonia or James. They will write up the offer in your name, send it to your sellers, or your buyers, correct? Or the sellers, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, either or, seller or buyer. And they'll lease sign it, and they'll get it back, and then they'll just take over from there on. Now, you are marketing and selling more properties. Go see another client and another client. And all that you want to be doing is bring one file after another file over to who? Sonia. And let her team of ladies take over and do all the administrative paperwork for you, but not you. That is a setback. And then I've heard, I want to learn. Learn here in class. Learn with hands-on, but not make mistakes, because every time you make a mistake, who do you think gets hurt out of this here? Your client does. Your client does. We are here to protect the escrow deposit, the transaction, and the other parties involved too. Because a buyer, if you represent a buyer, is now buying a property from a seller, and that seller, they have to move. They got no choice. They have to move. So they're either renting, they're either buying another home, or they're buying another investment. So now their money is at risk. So how important is it, if you are brand new and you don't know what you're doing, then don't get involved. Let them do it for you until you learn, and then you watch what they're doing, and you're learning in the meantime, coming to classes and watching exactly what they're doing. But you can't miss a date. Contracts, I have a class that's called 7 Most Important Dates in a Contract. Honestly, there's only 6 most important dates. I have 7. Why 7? Because number 7 is your commission. That one's important to me. That's the only one I care about. No, that's a joke. But you have to first accomplish, step 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 before you make it to number 7, which is what? The commission. You got to accomplish those. You got to know those dates, because if you miss one of those dates, your client is in breach of contract. And some sellers have 0 tolerance on giving you an extension or anything to that fact. You know that, okay? So guys, this is your solution right there, because I know this is going to be an overwhelming class, all right? DAs, we like for you guys to get paid right at closing. You don't have to wait. Do you know how hard you work for an entire month? Maybe 35, 40 days, correct? And you have to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get paid? Holy jeez, there's bills that are due. I need my money now. So you're going to get that. You're going to get it at closing with that document. We'll go over it in a minute. I just want to introduce you to it. It's called the disbursement authorization. That is a document that you cannot sign. Only the broker can sign. All right? We're going to go over the documents today first that you guys cannot sign. Everything else here at Partnership Realty, you are authorized to sign. Don't send it to me. You're wasting your time because I authorize you to sign it. There's 4 of them. We're going to go over them. 1, disbursement authorization. It's called what? A DA. That one you can't sign, only the broker, because that's money being dispersed out. So a broker disperses the money out. Commission waiver. This is money also being dispersed out. You are now giving money back to your client because your seller's net sheet or the preliminary HUD they gave you was off. You are giving money back to the clients, to your seller. Honestly, that's not a document that you want me to sign. That's you losing money. That's you losing money. Got it? But see, you can't sign that one. That one's got to be signed by me again because that's money being given what? Being given out to somebody, to either the buyer or to the sellers. So that one's the second document that you cannot sign. Third document, referral agreements. Referral agreements. Referral agreements are very, very, very dangerous. I've had realtors that they've signed them between themselves and another company. And then let's say they agreed on the referral agreement to 30% or 25% of your commission, right? Then the broker comes back and says, I'm not going to give you 25%. I didn't agree to that. Yeah, but your realtor signed it. Yeah, she has no authorization. I'm the broker of the office. So here you are not getting your 25% and just maybe getting a flat fee. You see what I mean? It's got to be signed by the broker. If the broker signs it, it's a done deal. It's horrible. I can go into horrifying stories with that, all right? The last one, release of escrow and contract. It's called a release and cancellation. We're going to show you one in a minute where here the broker, I don't know why this is not, it's not, that little red light's not coming out. Maybe because it's, God knows. The broker's going to have to sign it. 2 brokers. So, yeah. We've got 2 of them. I'm going to show you both of them. One, I don't have to sign. You guys can sign. And the other one, I do have to sign it. Okay, this particular one there, I do have to sign it. But it's okay. We'll use the pointer. We'll use the pointer. That's all right. Thanks anyway. We'll use the pointer. Usually it comes with a little red dot, and you can see it exactly, or I can zoom it in. These things need to get charged. So those are the 4 documents, guys, at Partnership Realty that you cannot sign. Everything else you can sign, all right? Now, which are the documents that you can sign? Listen to me. Everything else. And I want to show you. Yes, you can sign these. If you look at everything else that's out there for a sale, a rental, a listing, I don't care what it is, okay? At the bottom, it says broker, look at that one, next word, or authorized associate. And I authorize you guys. So do you need me to sign it? No. Florida Realtor says that you don't need the broker to sign it. Florida Realtors, who is Florida Realtors? NAR, attorneys, okay? They say that the realtor, the associate, which is also a realtor, can sign it. So don't send it to me, guys. It's not that I am trying to be lazy. I don't want to work. It's just, why? You're going to have to wait for me to finish my class by the afternoon. I probably won't get to it till early evening. Why, when you can just sign it, okay? You guys are authorized to sign everything else that I'm going to show you guys here today. Everything, listing agreements, everything, guys, okay? Are we clear on that one? You guys got that one? The only ones that you cannot sign are what again? Hold on. Oops, darn it. Sorry about that. Only ones that you can't sign is a contract, release and cancellation of contract, referral agreement, commission waiver, and a DA. Now, can you guys sign everything else? Are you guys going to email it to me? You better not, I swear. I'll send it back to you, okay? So, guys, success of a realtor. How do you make it? How are our realtors making it? What's there? What is the secret? There's got to be a secret. Oh, I know what the secret is. He's a handsome man. She's a very, elegant lady. He's older. She's younger. He's taller. He's smaller. Really? Really? Do you guys really think any of that has to do? It's got nothing to do with that. 50% of every realtor's success is going to come from right here. You better know about financing. Oh my God. I have 7 lenders in this office, and we have one great lender sitting inside our office here today, which I'm glad to have her. Thank you for coming. She's phenomenal. You guys will meet Mrs. Janice White in a minute. Okay. How many years of experience? Oh, stop. Okay. She doesn't like that, but I am proud to say that. I am proud to say that because that's a seasoned, experienced loan officer, which you've done mortgages for individuals. You've done people's homes here, sitting inside this office right now in this classroom. Sorry. So can I ask you guys a question? Here comes the loan officer, right? Hey, I got my loan license, right? I am an LO now. I am an MLO. 21 hours. That's all it takes. 21 hours. Oops, sorry about that. 21 hours. I'm a loan officer. Seriously, do you really think that by going to school for 21 hours, you know FHA loans, conventional loans, VA loans, subprime loans? Are you kidding me? You don't know anything. You know zero. How would you dare give that loan to that loan officer? He's going to put your client, first of all, your reputation, your commission, your client, your client's money at risk. I wouldn't do it, but now I have someone as Janice here who has been, she won't say it, 43 years. Now I am proud. Guys, I'm proud of that one. And you still look beautiful, okay? You still look beautiful, all right? But would you give it to someone who just got licensed 2 weeks ago or someone with 43 years of experience? Okay, see how important that is, guys? Little tips that you must know. Okay, I do a lot of classes in financing because financing is everything. We are responsible for that escrow deposit. Have you guys ever seen that they always, when the file doesn't go through, they always come after the realtor? Oh, you're the bad guy. You're the bad lady. You're the bad realtor. Why you? And you're going to go, hey, I don't even do mortgages. But they still come after us, right? All right. You need to know loan programs. Okay. How to pre-qualify buyers. Very important. How to help sellers. Today's class. Extremely important. All right. That's 50% right there of your success. These few little tips right there. How about the other 50%? Now you're a full-time, really a realtor. You have to care, understand, listen, and have flexible hours. Why do I mean flexible hours? Because we work around our clients' schedules. We take vacations, really. I mean, other people that are working, right? They have to have a holiday to go off on vacation. Us, man, if I made a big commission and it was on Tuesday I got paid, Wednesday, call me. I guarantee you, you'll see where I'm at. I'm on vacation somewhere. Because I just got paid big time. So do I need to? No, listen, I'm sorry. I'll have to tell my wife, honey, we can't go on vacation. Let's wait for whatever's coming up now. I don't know what's coming up. I'm not going to wait for it. No, man, I'm ready to go. I'm taking off that weekend, that entire week, that entire next 2 weeks. I have realtors around our office that I call them up and she goes, oh, I'm in Colombia. I go, what are you doing there? He goes, I'm visiting. I go, how long have you been there? For a month? Now, go work somewhere and tell your boss, right? I'm going to be gone for a month. I'll be back in a month. I'm just going to go to Colombia, or wherever, Jamaica. I'm going to go wherever, all right? I guarantee you'll still have a job, right? Yeah. Your boss is going to tell you, listen, just stay there. Don't even come back because you have no job. Realtors, we can leave as we please. I told you it's a blessing to be a realtor, right? I told you. We have to care for our clients. We have to answer our phones. That is the biggest darn mistake that realtors don't do. You don't have to answer it right away. You could be doing something, but as soon as you get done, answer that phone. Show them that you care. Show them that they mean something to you, okay? And you better know your farming area. You better know it. Because if you don't know it, I will promise you, I will sign my name to it right now today. You are not going to make money. I don't care. I am an investor. I've been an investor. I started out as an investor. I'm still an investor. You cannot help out an investor. You cannot help out a client, a buyer, or a seller. You cannot help yourself out if you want to become an investor because you don't even know the market. So how important is it what's called farming? Remember, that was in school. They told you about farming. All right? That's called knowing your market area. Then the most important part is knowing your paperwork, being in compliance. Guys, we are professionals. Everybody in this room is a professional. You are licensed by DBPR and the Real Estate Commission, Division of Real Estate. They say we're professionals, and you better do things by the law. So how important is this? Today's class is about this compliance and the paperwork. We have to love paperwork. And if we don't want to do the paperwork, I told you I got your solution right here. There you go. Here she is. Here she is. Her team, her entire team, Sonia's team, okay? If you don't want to do the paperwork. Me particularly, I don't want to do the paperwork. So when I get a property on the contract, I go, here you go, Sonia. See ya. I'm off to whatever I want to do. I'm not going to go sit behind a computer, and there's no way. So this here is something that you guys truly have to know about. Adi? All right, guys, sorry about that. But my classes